for coming. You don't look the same either. A lot of you are just staring at me going, I thought it was going to be the black guy from Police Academy who makes funny noises. And then some of you think I'm dead. That's a weird thing I get. People think I'm gonna come out here and like for 45 minutes to an hour and go, "Ah!" Which sounds like it would be fun, but eventually it'd be a dick in all of our asses. We'd be like, is he gonna tell any jokes? This is really annoying. You know, I've been on movies and I've been on television, but you don't know what a thrill it is for me to finally be playing Glendale. If you can make it in Glendale, that's what they say. I said I don't look the same. I'm bald. I don't think I'm faking you out. I'll show you my balding pate. I'm not like Bret Michaels, you know. It's like, oh. I'll just wear a bandana all the time. These whores will never catch on. Going bald sucks. I'll tell you what's worse. Gray pubic hairs. Sweet shit, that was a sad day. I looked out, I was like, oh no. I'd like to tell you I'm not this vain, but I plucked them right out. I did. And I look so much younger from here to here. I look like I got a 22-year-old nutsack. Easy. Easy. Did you lose weight? No, my nuts are no longer salt and pepper. Or Spinderella. All right. You're an interesting crowd. You're kind of young. I'm looking for old people because I used to do shows and I'd be backstage going, fuck, there's a lot of old people. And then tonight I'm going, fuck, there's not a lot of old people. I haven't done stand-up in a long time, and I have other things that I do for a living. I direct and I do other stuff, but here's well, thanks, but there's a connection that I make with a live audience that I just don't get when I ran out of money, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie. This taping is part of the alimony tour. We are all paying for a pool that none of us swim in. That sounded dirtier than I wanted to sound. I'm not implying my ex-wife's vagina is the size of a swimming pool. Aflac sucks? Do you really think I'm Gilbert Gottfried? I'm not Gilbert Gottfried. When he got fired, this happened today. When he got fired, I gotta tell you, I go, maybe they'll call. I spent the afternoon walking around the house quacking. Aflac, Aflac, Aflac. No, I gotta make it my own. Aflac. There you go. There, I'll put a spin on it. Snap-a-doo. So this is a true story. Now, I know I'm not a piece of ass by any stretch of the imagination. I really don't. And I haven't done stand-up in a while, but I was on the road. This is a true story. This drunk young girl came up to me after a show, and she's like, she was flirting with me. She goes, if you came home with me right now, I would fuck you all night. Well, wait, that's not really flirting, actually. That's the Hail Mary pass, isn't it? Like, I'm like, what is she trying to say? What's the subtext here? I will fuck you all night. And the point was, I was supposed to get all horny, like, ooh, right? But I'm 48. Like, I'll fuck you all night. I'm like, all night? Jesus, that sounds terrible. Just me, really? Like, she would have gotten further with me if she said, I will fuck you once and then cuddle all night. Or she said, I will fuck you once, cuddle, and then make you a low-sodium breakfast. That might actually test the bounds of my matrimony. I had a minor heart attack a while ago, and you know, they say laughter is the best medicine. Turns out nitroglycerine, that's the best fucking medicine. My chest felt like there was an elephant on it. That was the sweetest shit I've ever had. Like I can't do anything in moderation. I was like, I gotta get more nitro. That shit's fucking awesome. So now I'm on low sodium, and I walk around my block every night. And I was walking around the block. This is a true story. I'm walking around the block, and then I see these signs saying, Charlie, this cat was missing. Some of my friends are here. We live in the same neighborhood. Do you see the Charlie signs? So it was really killing me. So every night I was going, I'm gonna find Charlie. I really made it. So I see Charlie on this porch, and I go up and I grab Charlie, and I'm thinking, well, maybe it's this, well, I don't know. So I knock on the door, and this woman turns the light off, right? And then I take the cat. I took the cat about a good half mile. And then I found a sign, and I look at the cat, and I look at the poster, and I'm like, I just stole someone's fucking cat. So I had to take the cat back, and I put it on the porch, and I really knocked. First of all, this woman like going, cat, I wish you'd stop knocking on the fucking door. So I knock really hard, and you know, I didn't even get to see the best part of the story, like when the woman opens the door and the cat's looking going, I had the weirdest fucking night. Have you ever seen Police Academy? Because that dude took me around the block for no apparent reason. You know what takes me out of a fisting video? Is a Live Strong bracelet, you know? You know, trying to enjoy a good old-fashioned fisting video, right, Tony? And then, bam! You're thinking about a guy with nut cancer. It's a real, lighten up, folks, all right? It's Showtime. It's not Nickelodeon. Jesus Christ. I didn't like it. I didn't like it when he talked about fisting. I got fired once from the Hollywood Squares. Do you realize how embarrassing that is? That's like fucking an ugly person, and then right in the middle of it, they stop you and say, you gotta go. I got fired because nobody would call on me. That's the truth. We used to tape 5 shows in one day, then you'd change your clothes so it looked like a different day. I don't mean to shatter the illusion or magic of Hollywood, but that's how it's done. True story. You needed me to win. The guy still didn't call on me. He's like, Judd Nelson. And I snapped. I go, it's tic-tac-toe, you fucking jackass. That's old Bob behavior. I don't do that anymore. That's what my psychiatrist said. So I got yanked out of the square, and they go, don't swear at the contestants. And then the other time I got in trouble, they go, what does Michael Jackson do to relax? I go, oh, I know this one. He likes to blow bubbles. Yeah! Yeah! That's Michael Jackson joke. These jokes are fresh. These are right from the bakery. Hey, what is it with these Furbies, huh? What's that? More Michael Jackson jokes? Sure. So, if you laugh at this, I can keep going. When Janet Jackson exposed herself, as a nation, we want the government to raise our kids, because the big outcry was, what was I supposed to say to my children if they saw that? What you were supposed to say was, see that woman with her boob hanging out? Yeah, don't go anywhere alone with her brother. So you laughed at that. That means I can keep going. Now, I think I'm just jealous. I wish I had his fan base, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, if anything weird came out about me, you would believe it. You go, yeah, I'm pretty sure Bobcat's a pedophile. He looks like Woody Allen fucked Drew Carey now. Look at him. I told myself I wasn't gonna do that one. All right. Like, all right, but, no, you would believe that, you know. Oh, Bobcat's a pedophile, look at him. He looks like a kid fucker. Not Michael Jackson, not the guy with the pet monkey and the merry-go-round in the backyard. That just came out of nowhere and bit us in the ass. All right. I'm not that heartless that when his daughter was speaking at his funeral, not his daughter, I mean that girl he bought with someone else's jizz, when she was speaking at the funeral, that touched me. She goes, he was the best father there ever was. And that made me, you know, and then I thought, yeah, of course you think he's a great dad. You're a little girl. I want to hear what your cute brother has to say about the situation. He was standing behind his sister, blinking out Morse code like a Vietnamese prisoner of war trying to get rescued. What's he saying? He's saying, don't make me go to Grandpa Joe's. The same guy who made those kids fucked up, made Michael Jackson nuts, is now raising those kids. You know he's got them in a cage in the backyard in Encino. Do it again.